Mama kwa family ke Black Media. Abuja ene na NDC for ye kire kese a omoye e wo man Ghana yimu ene ye all 16 regions e wo Ghana hasi wo mu nyina ka bom a omoye no ene na abusia e koso na eno na eye kasamafo edema eye chiniye amanyuku no the Mekase National Communication Officer for NDC eye Sammy Gyamfi edin sembi atudwa afa hia ehu be hia enti e woso moye na ye kire no wo kire mu kakra se omoye de atia eye abato commission ma meje mensa ene eye nadwumayefo na wo kire mu kakra se omususu se eye dwirim ne katahihye bi e koso nti ye kire no enema bi omode tudwa nti e woso moye ye kire no ene se omo hwe se eye abato commission je mensa ebetimi ababonten na IC Mekase IT expert rather IT expert NDC for the MPP for the all the participant our money omo bedi o men ma bato na se omo be ba se yento omo so aba no cheda obi amfa ne de emra na ne yehu se nipa dodo sei ena obi a ewo omo fo metna public nso me yehunu ewa abato no ekoso no eno da nchenso nso a wose ukọ pusika eno nso no P video said the machine ya omode be kan aba wo man Ghana yimu no ebitimi yira kodiri ho nom na no odwene ho a onte ase ensem bi kan we se ho no makani ni na bom mo nti omode ye kire na busia kame ho ne nkwaje Sammy Gyamfi enchire mu ne mra sisiye
by National Communication Officer of the NDC, Sammy Gyamfi, because today the NDC is protesting in all 16 regions of the country. They say enough is enough. The EC should allow for a forensic and independent audit of the voters register. Good morning, Sammy, and thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Winston.
Great, Sammy. So today you're demonstrating. Everything set. When are you starting?
All is set for the historic enough is enough demonstration against the Gyamfi-led Electoral Commission today. As you may be aware, this demonstration will take place in all the 16 regional capitals of Ghana. We are in touch with our regional executives in the 15 other regions, and they inform us that all is set. They've gone through the necessary due process. The police have given the green light. And we look forward to a smooth, peaceful, mammoth, and historic demonstration today. For those of us in the capital city of Accra, we've already started converging at the Brasport Kwame Nkrumah interchange, to be precise. And hopefully by 9 a.m., 10 a.m., all the people we are expecting to join this demonstration will have gathered there. And so we will start the demonstration around that time. Go through Adabraka to Farisco traffic lights. From there, we'll go through TUC, go through ministries, pass behind the stadium to Parliament, where we'll be presenting a petition to the Speaker of Parliament, asking for Parliament to do the needful, to do what is expected of them for us to have a free and fair elections. And from there, we will be going to the termination point, the headquarters of the Electoral Commission, where we will be presenting a petition to the leadership of the Commission and hopefully engage them in a conversation. We will also be addressing the crowd, and by extension the nation, from the frontage of the Electoral Commission. And so most of the activities will happen in front or at the frontage of the Electoral Commission. So all is set. The police has given us every indication that they are ready to provide us with the needed security. We are looking forward to a very historic demonstration today.
Now, the Electoral Commission is indicated, and I mean, I was listening to news file over the weekend. They say they are willing to engage you. They say the evidence that you have initially presented have been resolved, and so all other challenges that you have should be presented to them, and they would deal with it. So today, as you meet the Electoral Commission, will the demands change, or it's still a forensic audit?
Well, everything you just recounted as coming from the Electoral Commission is simply contrived. If it is true that the Electoral Commission has resolved all issues with the 2024 provisional register, then they should be the first to actually call on political parties to come for the corrected version of the register. Because, Winston, exhibition of the register has ended. Okay? So if somebody tells you that we have corrected all problems with the register, and yet the person is not willing to give you that corrected version, neither are they willing to re-exhibit that corrected version, then you should know that they are telling you a cock and bull story. So these guys are simply embarking on a sinister, journey, a sinister agenda to manipulate the register, disenfranchise people, and rig the election for the Kufuor Bawumia-led MPP. Because the issues we are raising are very, very simple. If the Electoral Commission has nothing to hide, why are they afraid of a simple audit? And by forensic audit, what do we mean by that? We're simply talking about representatives of all the political parties selecting their IT experts to sit with the EC's so-called IT consultants, who we know to be NPP foot soldiers, right, to audit the 2024 provisional register, and more importantly, the IT systems of the register, because the register itself is just one component of what we are asking for. That register is in an encrypted ICT system, and we need to be sure that there are robust security protocols that can and will prevent unauthorized entries into that system for somebody to tamper with the register. Because so far, the evidence we have found show clearly that the IT systems of the EC and the register itself are not secured, and they have been tampered with. And they've been tampered with significantly in such a way that hundreds of thousands of Ghanaians, registered voters, stand the risk of being disenfranchised on 7 December 2024. Why do I say so? You recall the Pusiga incident. Initially, the Electoral Commission had told us that it is not possible for anybody to be transferred in absentia. And in fact, if you look at the law governing voter transfer, which is Regulation 22 of CI 91, for a voter to be transferred from police station A to police station B, that voter must be physically present at a district office of the EC, apply to the district returning officer, making the case that, look, I've moved from my original polling station to this new community in the last 12 months, and so I want to transfer my votes from my original polling station to this new place where I live. So no one can and should be transferred in absentia unless they themselves apply physically to a returning officer of the EC at one of their... That is what the EC had told us all along, only for us to find out that more than 38 registered voters in Tamale South and Sanarigu have been transferred illegally in absentia and without their consent to Pusiga. In fact, we have now found 5 additional people who fall within that same category. So how is it possible that a common returning officer of the EC in Pusiga could have access to the EC's IT systems and database to illegally transfer people. How is that possible? That a common EC returning officer can transfer registered voters in absentia.
Okay.
Clearly, that calls into question the entire IT systems of the Electoral Commission. And when you say this, they say that, oh, it is only in procedure that we have this and we have rectified it. It is not true. It happened in the Sumato South. 32 people illegally transferred in absentia and without their consent to Infiatre. It happened in Ufurukum. It has happened across the length and breadth of Ghana, and the data is available. Aside that, we have come across 3,957 voters whose names have been illegally deleted from the register. And we are still finding more because that number is not exhaustive. We are still probing the figures further. 3,957 people. And you're talking about a nation where it is possible for somebody to win a parliamentary seat with 1 vote, with 2 votes, with 3 votes. You understand?
Yeah.
Even in presidential election, we've had a situation in Ghana, specifically in 2008, where the margin between the first candidate and the candidate who placed second, 2008, Akufo-Addo at Amel, the margin was 40,000. Today, we have come across 243,000 names in the voter transfer list, which are not supposed to be there. Just about 300,000 people transferred their votes in 2024. But the register we have been given, the transfer list we have been given by the EC, has more than 500,000 names. So it is bloated by over 243,000. I mean, how can you accept this? This is something that the EC itself has admitted to. Then you have over 15,000 people who have also been transferred illegally. And if you look at the transfer register, the transfer part is not indicated. In other words, where they were originally and they were transferred from there to their new places are not indicated. So these are all illegal, opaque, transfers that have been done in secret by NPP elements in the Electoral Commission. When you talk about this, the Electoral Commission say, oh, bring us the data, we'll correct it.
So, Sammy, you know what we're going to do now? We will discuss all of these issues tomorrow, post the demonstration. So let's have a conversation tomorrow, okay?
That would be beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Sammy Gyamfi, who is National Communications Officer of the NDC, joining us here.